Oh man, it's getting ready to go down tonight. What up, y'all? It's going down. It's going down, man. Before I go, man, to the event, we're doing the Pay the Full 80s versus 90s party at London Bridge, downtown Raleigh, Hargett Street. Everybody gonna be coming out there having a good time. It's just all about having fun, paying homage to our urban culture as far as films is concerned, and just keeping the name alive, because that film is definitely a classic film, and it actually shows you how, and it shows the youth how easy it is to get caught up in something and how you can lose family members due to kidnappings and all of the above. Paid in Full is really a true film when you analyze it the correct way of why the streets is not the way to go and why it's a terrible thing to do, all the way to the end, even with Cameron / Rico gets caught up and locked up and eventually have to, or don't have to, but immediately cooperate to get a time cut. And you shouldn't have to go through none of that. And hopefully that kids don't pay that part any attention of thinking like that's the way to go. If you do the drug game, that should show you that you don't want to get caught up in a situation where you would have to turn on your friends and tell if you know you can't do that type of time. So don't do the drug game. That's a good learning lesson from the Paid in Full movie. That's a good learning lesson. So we're gonna have some fun and just enjoy the fact of it's a classic movie, and you know, it comes from a black director, black writer, which AZ, the real AZ Faison, wrote the movie. So it's a celebration that it can come from a black person to do something positive to put out there in the street, and it comes from another black person, which is Damon Dash, to actually make it happen and put it out there to show where we came from and what we was doing and all the trauma that it caused. So I think that's why God put a blessing over that movie and made it popular as it is today and still is rising. So we're going out, we're going to have some fun because it's 50 years of hip hop as well. And the guy that's behind it created a lot of big hip hop moguls like Jay-Z, Kanye West, Beanie Siegel, and the rest of the State Property Gang. And that's what it's all about, man. So we're going to have some fun, even if you don't come dressed up in the 90s outfit. It's just about celebrating the culture and just having some fun in Raleigh, North Carolina, man. And we moving these around. We're going to have fun with it. Pay the Full 90s, 80s versus 90s, or 90s party, whichever is in your community that it fits. Have some fun and dress up with your 90s wear on. All of the above, man. So, back, want to still say what's up to the sponsors. Kalaka. This is a vodka infused with cola. And I know it sounds strange, but when you taste it, it's, boy, bananas. And it's better chilled, and it's great over, you can mix it with cranberry. Boy, one of the best. You can mix it with, what's the energy drink? Red Bull, Kalaka Bomb. Mix it with Red Bull. Excellent. Excellent. So now, I want to get into something real quick. I'm going to go into part 2 of Jay, when the guy, Pop G, didn't pay him his money, didn't call him, didn't do nothing, but then you each see him in the club having fun, balling out, partying, doing the things he liked to do and all that. So I wanted to give you all another extension of it because I never ended it with the part of he was in beefs here and there. You know, the other team that was with Pop G kind of tried to consist of getting back at Jay and his team and all that, and it actually died out. So it shows you young cats that after you're dead and gone, your team ain't gonna keep going and riding and trying to kill other people for you to actually, you know, revenge your death. What I sort of say, right? Or is to say. So, you know, as time go on, Jay and his crew, they still getting their money. They doing their thing. They having fun. They all through the city doing whatever they like to do. And, you know, as time progresses, sometime in life, if you don't get caught, it comes a time where you say, I'm tired of this. I got enough money. That's what smart people would do that's selling drugs. And I'm not saying to sell drugs and go out there, sell it, get you some money and chill, because everybody not good or skillful to do that. And it's not even a skill. It just requires God on your side. And yes, skills too. I do a little bit of skills, meaning moving quietly, don't be all out loud and doing all a bunch of crazy stuff. So it takes skills to do that, because a lot of people, once they start getting money, they want to show off and, you know, act like they the man and doing things all out in the front street as if they doing something legal, as if they have a legal job, or not even a legal job, a legal company that's blowing up and booming, and they getting so much money where they can do that type of stuff, and they paying their taxes. So Jay and his team, they still doing their thing. They getting money, making moves and all that. And it just came a point in time where Jay said he ready to fall back and chill. He don't want to do the street stuff no more. Too many things going on, too many headaches, too many snitches out there. You have no wins when it comes to the streets, because the snitches got the streets on lock. Period. Whoever created snitching on your own friends, and they'll give you a pass even though you are a criminal yourself, they'll give you a pass to tell on your friend. That was some genius-ish. Genius. Especially due to the fact of us urban people, we don't stick together already anyway. Not all of us, but the majority rules. We don't stick together. We'll cross each other for $2, $3, or for a pretty ass woman, because we wanna and you gotta. I'm gonna cross you. That's that's what we do out here, and which it shouldn't have to go like that. If we figure out how to stick together and don't be jealous what the next man got, rather it's money, female, clothes, pretty car, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll get me a nice pretty car. It might not add up to his. I don't care. I can ride in my nice pretty car. I might can get one like his, but I don't want to take on the responsibilities of what he have to pay, or what he might pay straight cash. You know, pick your poison. But, so, you know, life goes on. After Jay killed Pop for disrespecting him by owing him money and not answering his phone calls, and act like he could tell him what he want to tell him whenever he see him, and still pop bottles in front of him. That's blatant disrespect. And y'all young cats need to understand, never do no stuff like that, man. Just leave the game alone. So, like I said, time go by, they getting money. Jay said he want to leave the game alone. Once he left the game alone, he got with a few people that was helping him structure how to operate business in a legal capacity, in a legal manner. Jay always was good with food. Everybody in the hood know Jay was good with food because he used to throw cookouts and all that, and he would cook and everything, and everybody complimenting the food. It was just a gift that he had. It was a gift that he had. And with that gift, that's where he chose to take his money that he had to put up, and he wanted to open up a restaurant. So, long story short, he went through all the formalities, the business licenses, the everything, found a spot and everything that he was comfortable with, found the spot. Once he found the spot, dressed it up appropriately, still had people helping him to do, you know, all the right things. Got the spot rolling. Well, got the spot up to his liking, the way he wanted it. The spot, he finally did an opening, did a grand opening with him, his girl, his family, friends, all of them was out there. They did the grand opening to it, cut the ribbon and everything. So, as that's going on, he learned how to do marketing. Well, at least hire the right people to do marketing for him. And you already know in your neighborhood, if you already have a well-known name and you open something up, that's already marketing within itself. So the name got out there real heavy, and the food was good. Looked real good. Everybody coming in there cheering like, yo, proud of you, bro. Yo, this joint look good in here, man. Wow. Everybody bought the food, and it was immaculate. The food was great. So Jay rocking, he doing his thing. 5 years go by, still doing his thing. Another year or two go by, still doing his thing. So him and his crew, they always used to get together and do homeboy things. A few of them followed his lead and left the game alone. Few of them, some of them got jobs who was not worthy enough to open up businesses. They got jobs. Some of them opened up little businesses that was doing all right. Some of them opened business that was doing all right, but not fairly well to their mental capacity. So, you had one of his homeboys that had he opened up a tire shop. And you already know Spanish people kind of got that tire shop on lock. They got that tire shop on lock. So unless you know marketing or have the right enough money to put into marketing, meaning promoting your brand, your business, whatever you're doing, if it's not done right, or if you don't even have those skills to do so, it's going to be hard. You're going to be a struggling business. So him not knowing, so all of them still hang out here and there, but doing regular things, not no street stuff no more. And just so happened, they always doing a homeboy. They did a cookout, and a bunch of people came through. And Smooth met a guy through his cousin that was there at the cookout. And the cousin made him an offer that he can't refuse. Mind you, the cousin was legit. And the dude was legit. But in Smooth mind, he told the dude he'd meet up with him tomorrow, but they was telling him what he could do. And in Smooth mind, he ain't been out there in a while, but he's like, yo, I could just jump back real quick, make some more quick money because I ain't really making too much money with this here. I might could either expand the business or do something else and get me another business. I don't know. But this move right here, in his mind, he's saying he gonna grab some work from this guy, meaning some drugs from this guy for the cheap price that he quoted Smooth. And Smooth still got his ear to the street now. He knows what's going on out there. He knows what's going on out there. So he put his ear to the street. And he started just calculating numbers in his head. And that was it. That was the green light for him to say, yo, I gotta make this one last move. Fuck that. Excuse my language. He said, F that. I gotta make this one last move. And so they had fun. Everybody balling out, chilling at the cookout. Everybody having fun. Everybody go home. Smooth wake up the next day. Called his cousin homeboy. Went and linked up with him. Chopped it up with him. Told him he gonna meet him at a certain time. Went and met with him. Got the work that he needed. Now he happy. He got everything he needed. Went back to wherever he took the work to. Started making his calls. He knew one guy that was known and that was popping. One guy he know that he can just, because he used to deal with this dude. And homie was known for coming with straight cash, in and out, ain't no hesitation, ain't no talking, no nothing. So he called him up. When he called him up, he asked him, yo, you still making moves and doing what you doing? Homie told him, yeah, of course. What you think? I'm still that dude out here. He was like, oh, all right, let's link up. They went, they linked up. He chopped it up with him, seeing what the numbers is and what he getting and what he paying for it for and all that. And homie told him what he paying, and he told him, yo, I could beat that price. Homie said, oh, word? If you could beat that price, then yeah, I'll be ready for you in 2 days then. He said, I got something already right now, but as soon as I finish this, I'll call you, and yeah, I need that. Cool. Smooth break out, he break out. So a couple days go by, Smooth doing his daily due diligence with his tie shops and whatever. He ain't thinking about calling nobody else because he already told homie what it is. Homie said he gonna get everything from him. He ain't thinking about calling nobody else and doing no other moves. He ain't calling nobody else and finding out what's going on out there. Who is who? Anybody got locked up? Who's still making the moves? He never did none of his homework in that capacity. He just still running off of what he know from back when they was popping in the street, him and Jay and the team. So he just chilling, waiting. Homie told me he gonna call him, so he didn't want to call him. He just wanted to wait. He didn't want to seem thirsty. Homie didn't call him in 2 days. So now he puzzled, like, damn, should I call him, man? Damn, should I call somebody else? Next day, Smooth wake up, a phone call from who he been waiting for. He happy as hell now. Happy. Answer the phone, what up? What up, kid? Dude tell him, I'm ready. He said, yeah, my bad. I told you 2 days, but it took a little longer than what I had, and I had to get a few things together. He was like, okay, that's understandable. He fronting. He was really, he really was thirst for homie to call and really like feeling pressured, like why he ain't called yet. But he had to play it off. He was like, yeah, no doubt. He was like, but yeah, I got you. I held that to the side for you and all that. So homie was like, all right, bet. So let's meet up at the McDonald's. He was like, what, the one right up the street from, where we've been hanging out at? He was like, yeah, right up the street. Right there. He said, all right, let's meet at Let's meet at 5 o'clock. So a homie told him, all right, 5 o'clock is cool. So I guess he had to go and get his thing together or whatever. I don't know if he felt like being thirsty or not. I don't know. But he waiting. Homie hit him, texted him, told him, yo, I see you at 5. I'm ready. Everything on point. Smooth hit him back. All right, cool. Smooth get with his homeboy. Told him to go and grab that. They went and grabbed it. They drove up to the McDonald's to go and meet with his boy that he was gonna make the sale to. As soon as he get to McDonald's, he gets out with a bag. Police come from everywhere. Everywhere. Now, they nabbed him, take him downtown. He got set up. If he would have did his homework, he would have heard that homie got caught up in some things. But sometimes people get caught up and the police put him back out ASAP. Nobody never even know. They could leave your house. Your homeboy can leave your house, just get pulled over for a traffic ticket, and they just decide to search and find a blunt, anything, and want to lock him up for it and pressure him into telling something. Or they might be weak, you don't even know, and want to say, I want to tell something. That happened with Michael Vick. I think it was his nephew or whatever. He got pulled over for some weed, and he took him back to the dog fight situation. That's how Mike Vick got caught up. But that's another story. But so anyway, they take him downtown and telling him, yo, your record is crazy. You getting ready to get 20, 30 years. We don't care about none of that. You talking about you don't know nothing. Tell us something and we might can help you. Tell us something that can save yourself. See, that's what they tell snitches. Just do something to save yourself. Why you gonna be holding back for somebody else? The real reason to hold back from somebody else is because that somebody else didn't have nothing to do with the money that he was going to spend if he would have made a sale and left. Went why he's not mentioning nobody else, because that person ain't going to spend that money and have fun, buy jewelry, go pop bottles, floss with girls, the way the person is that got the money. So those are the reasons why. But the police put that in the person's mental, and that's what they run with. First thing they think of when they got you in that hot seat, yeah, well, Jay, man, he did look at my girl kind of funny, and Jay probably wasn't even looking at his girl kind of funny. Well, Jay did leave me when he said, when we was all going to the club, but Jay told you to be ready at 5. You ain't nobody ready at 5. He out. He going to the club. So there ain't no reason to be mad at Jay. Don't make that up now because the police got you. Damn, I'm about to get all this time. Man, my girl gonna be out there. Niggas gonna be trying to fuck my, excuse my language, gonna be trying to F my girl. And now you worry about your girl and all that stuff. All kind of stuff come in a person's head that want to snitch. A whole bunch of other reasons I could give y'all, but I'm just giving y'all some quick few examples. And this for y'all youth cats that get caught up in something. Don't blame nobody once you're in that chair. So don't get in that chair. That means leave the game alone. But anyway, so now he's in there. He locked up. First thing come to his mind was he remember a murder from 7, 8 years ago. Mind you, Jay don't even know that he locked up. He's in there sitting down in that interrogation. None of the crew, nobody. Jay doing his regular due diligence, greeting customers at his restaurant, having fun, talking to his girl. Yeah, we're going to go take the kids out after I close the restaurant down. Or we just going to go take the kids out and the staff will close the restaurant down. Or him and his girl going out to dinner. You know, he doing his daily due diligence, man. He done left the game alone. Them years is underneath him now. That thought is underneath him. He making so much money from the restaurant. He glad he did his thought process of switching over. So now his homeboy Smooth is in there and tell him, I mean, man, I know something about a murder 7 years ago. I don't know if that'll help y'all. And they want to know, oh, really? If it's something that's feasible, then yeah, we might can work something out. If it ain't worth our while, don't waste our time, man. And we gonna go ahead and leave you back in this room and forget about that we even had a deal with you. Oh, no, 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 no. Listen, listen, listen. You remember the murder that happened at club so-and-so outside in the front? Now the police like, hold up. Let me go and check. They go and check, pull records up. They superior tell them, oh, you know about that? Oh, Officer so-and-so is on the case. Let me get them down here. Matter of fact, let's call them. And the officer that was on that case gonna tell them, what? Y'all got somebody right now? Yes, he in the room right now. Said something about the case. He didn't give us information yet. But, oh yeah, hold him. That's a valuable case right there. We've been wondering. We've been looking. We couldn't get nobody to talk. Nobody said nothing. It's been whispers, but we didn't know nothing. Wow. This is how it starts, fellas. And this is how it ends. This, I'm talking to my youth. And I'm talking to some of y'all older dudes that think y'all know something. So now they go back in there and tell them, oh, today might be your lucky day. What you know about this murder? He starts breaking it down. They got the tape recorder. They taping him, recording. He tells everything, how it happened, detailed, everything detailed, everything. Give him J name, give him J full name. They run J name through the data system, the database. Now they building everything up on J from that murder. J home, chilling, not thinking about nothing, worrying about the next day at the restaurant, what they gonna do. Got birthday parties lined up for his business and thinking about, you know, expanding and doing other things with the restaurants and everything. Then bam, J Dog gets kicked in. 50 million police up in his house. Excuse me, it ain't 50 million, but y'all know what I'm saying. Bunch of police up in his house, infrared beams. His kids in there, his wife and girl, whatever you want to call a girl, wife at the time. They up in there. Get Jay, take him downtown, interrogate him about a murder that happened 7 years ago. He still don't know how they know nothing. They don't know. They're not going to tell you who told on you until you're about and ready to take it to trial. So it'll put in your mind frame if you want to go to trial or if you want to cop out to what they're offering you. He's in there, $1 million bond. Can't get out. Now he's in there. Hopefully you have a strong wife that can hold the business down while he's in there. Some people don't be that fortunate. The business start going down the drain when the head of the business get caught up in something. Not even just with this, just with anything in with life. If they're not being locked up, it's hard. But imagine being locked up. Well, not being locked up with something going on and going wrong out in the world, and you're not able to actually take care of your business the way you want to because you have a real live situation going on that's hindering the business and you can't handle it. But imagine being in jail and your hands tied behind your back and you can't do what you want to do and maintain your business. So hopefully you have a strong woman that could handle the business. So I'm only saying that to say that's what's going on in his mental inside of there. Right? So while he in there, no bail, no nothing, he don't know who did it to him. He don't know how they even got a whiff of it, because all of his guys is solid guys, stand-up guys. If anything was going to happen, it would have happened already. 7 years go by, and all his guys really chilling, working, and got their own businesses. And now he's wondering how he get in there and how they find out about it, which is the police. They got, you know, those sophisticated devices and technology and techniques. But at the end of the day, the long story short, he want to take it to trial. When he take it to trial, he finds out that it's his homeboy that he been hanging out with still after they left the game alone, chilling, went and made a decision to go and double back one more time into the game and got caught up and still brought his homeboy down that was doing good, taking care of his family, left the game alone, very successful in the restaurant business, brought his brother down when he could have just went on and handled whatever he supposed to have handled because he got caught. So he put his brother in there to get himself back outside of there, which he had a struggling business. His brother's business was going successfully. Wow. That's crazy. So y'all tell me, what is our urban culture coming to right now? What do you consider a friend that will put you inside of a prison cell to release themselves with something that they got caught up with and y'all both was doing the same positive things? What do you call a person like that? Please put that under the comments and let me know. Because this type of situation happens a lot. And it's not fair that they open an opportunity up for a person that do criminal stuff to put another person in jail. It's not fair that we choose over each other to do criminal stuff and then put one of our friends, so-called loved ones, behind the bars for stuff that we did. It's very crazy, but this is what the youth need to understand, and this is the stuff that I speak on, and these are the reasons why I speak on it, because I've seen it all. I got a whole lot of stories for y'all from people that I've seen that done things of this nature and, you know, worse than this. And I'm going to bring these to the forefront. I got some real street tales to tell y'all. Real street tales. And unfortunately, it's not good ones. Those are the main reasons why me, a lot of my other friends that never got caught up in Fed beefs, that could have been in Fed beefs, fell back years ago. So I'm not speaking this just to act like I'm doing this to get a view. I'm not pressed for views. I really care about what's going on with these young boys out here because it doesn't make sense. It's not making sense now how it's going down. And it's too easy to do. It's too easy for them to get in trouble, and it's too easy for them to turn on one another. And their mental ain't even all the way fully developed to understand. Because a lot of them not listening to OGs, so they're not understanding that this is not what you do, and this is not about loyalty. Now it's only showing selfishness. They're being selfish, meaning that they're having all the fun, getting all the girls, getting all the jewelry in the cars, and then when they get caught up, they get somebody else locked up so they can be back out. That's being selfish. And one thing about that, loyalty should override selfishness, but it's not. Can't be selfish. You got to stand on something, man. Morals. Morals is overall. Like, if you're not standing on that, get you a job. We are used to fast money, and we're not used to the money when it comes in weekly, monthly, things of that nature. So, y'all subscribe, hit that like button, hit the notification button, man. We getting ready to make sure that we keep our youth out of it. All y'all haters, I love y'all. Keep commenting and keep pressing that button. I ain't mad at you. But I'm going to keep it 1,000 to the best of my ability, man. Your boy Big Boosie, I'm out. Street Knowledge Podcast, man. And thanks to everybody that's been supporting what I'm doing. For donations, hit me up. $Bernard Riggin. Peace.